The murder of the DG prisons, Hemant Lohia, seems to have been apprehended by the police. We're now learning that the interrogation of the accused has started. The main accused in the case was a domestic help who went by the name of Yasir, who's now been apprehended by the police. We are told that a manhunt had been launched for him and the police were looking all over. Now, news just coming in that he's been apprehended by the police. He's been arrested and interrogation is currently on. This murder, of course, had essentially shocked everybody in the manner in which it happened. We are given to understand that the main accused, who went by the name of Yasir, was suspected to have been behind the gruesome killing. Do remember that the DG prisons, Hemant Lohia, was found dead under suspicious circumstances at a house in Jammu's Udaiwala. His throat had been slit on Monday night. Earlier, of course, we were also getting inputs that seemed to suggest that the terror group, the People's Anti-Fascist Front, a TRF offshoot, had actually claimed responsibility. But that's something that had been denied by the police. In fact, let's go across to Gursimran, who has more details on this. Gursimran, so the police managing to nab the main accused in the case?
Yes, police have arrested Yasir Ahmad, and the arrest has been made by the joint officer of Jammu, Udhampur and Raman police. At the last location of
the Raman police, we are getting to know that the last location of the suspect who has been arrested, Yasir, was at the Kud, which falls under the jurisdiction of the Udhampur police, and he was heading towards the Raman side, where the arrests have been made in the operation that was launched by the Jammu zone police. Now he's spilling the beans. He's being interrogated by SSP rank officers and senior officials from Jammu, from the Rajouri. They too will be leaving shortly after the visit of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah to Jammu, and they too will be interrogating, because it's really very important to look at all the forward and the backward linkages as the terror angle has emerged so far after the letter that has been released by the terror outfit People Anti-Fascist Front. So now the police wants to ensure that they reach the root cause, what has led to this incident and why this has happened, why the gruesome murder of the serving DGP has taken place, what has led him to kill a serving DGP, what was his motive behind it, was he radicalized by someone to carry out this kind of killing? This all is part of the investigation that is going on.
All right, as you're pointing out now, this arrest was made after there was a huge manhunt for the main accused in this particular case. Now, the police seem to suggest that he was of an aggressive, he had been aggressive in the past as well. So, give us more details.
What it seems from the diary that has been recovered from his room, where जहाँ पे वो रह रहा था, और वहाँ पे लगातार ये चीज़ लग रही थी कि ये किसी न किसी तरह से दबाव में था, मानसिक टेंशन में था, क्योंकि वहाँ पे इसने ये साफ लिखा था कि ज़िंदगी जो है वो बिल्कुल नहीं है, मौत आ जाना अच्छा है, और ये ऐसी चीज़ें जो हैं वो इसकी डायरी में लिखी गई थी। पुलिस को इस बात से शक हुआ क्योंकि इसका स्वभाव जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा गुस्सेल था। 6 महीने का समय हो चुका था इसे यहाँ पर काम करते हुए। डीजीपी प्रिजन जो हैं उनके दोस्त के घर पे, जो कि राजीव बताया जा रहा है, राजीव खजूरिया के घर पे, और वो तब से इसका स्वभाव कुछ अटपटा सा था। पहले भी परिवार वालों को संदेह ज़रूर हुआ, लेकिन उन्हें कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि ये इस तरह की हरकत पर उतारू हो सकता है कि किसी की जान ले सकता है, क्योंकि अब एक आतंकी संगठन द्वारा जो है इसकी जिम्मेवारी ली गई है। तो पुलिस जो है हर एंगल को लेकर जाँच कर रही है, क्योंकि अब गिरफ्तारी हो चुकी है, तो उसके बाद कई और पहलू जो है वो सामने आएंगे कि आखिरकार इस हत्या के पीछे मकसद क्या था। आखिरी लोकेशन जो बताई जा रही है वो लोकेशन खुद थी उधमपुर जिले में, और ये रामबन की तरफ जा रहा था जब इसे गिरफ्तार किया गया है।
All right, Gursimran, do stay with us. I think we've also got Nivedana join us from New Delhi on this. Nivedana, so a key arrest over there being made in this case.
Right, before cutting across to Gursimran to talking about the same development, big breakthrough that has come in. Gursimran, talking about the nature of the incident as well, what we're understanding is that, in terms of the particular gruesome act, he was first suffocated to death, then slit his throat with a broken ketchup bottle as well. What are the details about the gruesome nature of this particular act, if you could shed light on that?
निवेदना ना देखिए, अभी जो गिरफ्तारी को लेकर एक बड़ा अपडेट आया है कि इससे जम्मू के कानाचक इलाके में ये कहीं जो वहाँ पर खेत थे उनमें छुपने का प्रयास कर रहा था, वहाँ से इसे गिरफ्तार किया गया है। इसके फ़ोन की आखिरी लोकेशन जो है वो उधमपुर की खुद में मिली थी, यानी कि ये लगातार अपनी लोकेशन जो है वो पुलिस से बचने के लिए चेंज कर रहा था, क्योंकि पुलिस को ऐसा लगा कि ये खुद से रामबन की ओर जा सकता है। वहाँ पर भी टीमें जो हैं वो बनाई गई थी, अलर्ट जो है वो यहाँ पे साउंड किया गया था और उसके बाद जो है ये गिरफ्तारी हुई है। लेकिन आप देखिए कि लगातार पुलिस को चकमा देने के लिए ये फ़ोन इसका कहीं और था, फ़ोन की लास्ट लोकेशन के बाद इसने अपनी जो लोकेशन है वो पूर्ण तौर पर चेंज कर दी थी। तो अब पुलिस जो है इससे जाँच करेगी कि आखिरकार किसके कहने पर डीजीपी लोहिया की जो है हत्या की गई, हत्या के कारण क्या थे और क्या इसे किसी की तरफ से बरगलाया गया था, क्या आतंकी एंगल जिस
All right, this is of course the big breakthrough that is coming in, where of course in terms of the DG prisons who was murdered, Hemant Lohia, in terms of that, his domestic help has now, the main accused Yasir has been detained. What we're learning so far is that he was hiding in the fields of the Kanachak area of Jammu. So a major manhunt was launched by the Jammu and Kashmir police throughout the night. To catch the accused involved in the murder case of Hemant Lohia. So the big breakthrough being is that he has been apprehended. Interrogation of the accused has started. Now, earlier, of course, a diary of the accused was also found. So obviously that is something that will reveal the motive behind this particular incident. Now he of course was found murdered under mysterious circumstances, and the incident took place around 11:45 p.m. yesterday. And of course, the big breakthrough coming in right now is the fact that the main accused in this particular case, the house help of the DG prison Lohia, has been apprehended. Now, of course, the interrogation is underway, so we'll have to wait and watch as to what are the details that will emerge out of this. Also, because of the fact that the diary of the main accused Yasir was found. So, what will that reveal? What was the motive behind this? Is something that we'll have to wait and watch. But cutting across once again to Gursimran, who's getting us the latest on this. Gursimran, of course, this is a big breakthrough that has come in. But talk to us a little bit about the fact that this diary was found in terms of that, number one. Number two, the motive of this particular incident. Are there any details about that?
See, the motive is yet to be ascertained, as the security agencies are still probing him. We are getting to know that the SSP Jammu is himself part of the team that is carrying out the interrogation, and he wants him to spill the beans. He wants him to tell the motive behind this. Or was there any other motive? If the depression was the motive, what has led? What were the circumstances at that very given time? What made him to commit this kind of a crime? And we are also getting to know that the kerosene that was used to burn the dead body of DG prisons Lohia, that was brought in for a couple of days back there. So was it a planned conspiracy? Who planned it? And there is another angle that is emerging to it. The mobile phone being found in Kud and Yasir being found in the fields of Kanachak. That is also being probed. Yes, back to studios.
All right. Thank you, Gursimran, for getting us the latest on that. That, of course, is the big breakthrough that is coming in terms of Hemant Lohia, who was murdered under suspicious circumstances. Now, the incident, of course, took place last night at around 11:45 p.m. Now, the main accused has been apprehended and the investigation is underway. We'll continue to track that big story right here on Republic. But moving on.